And then we'll also put in a... What have we got? We've got a sauna. The hell? Wow. Sauna is a healthcare facility where people come to bathe in hot, steamy rooms. Towels are optional. Saunas create a health bonus to the neighborhood around them and increase happiness. I'm all over this. Hey guys, want to sit somewhere steamy for a bit? Bang! And the sauna is in. That's fantastic. I love the idea of that. Had to get one. Had to do it. Had to get one straight away. I was like, yeah, I love the idea of hanging up just a sauna just in there. Is that the tram line? Is there, yeah, it goes all the way around, doesn't it? Oh, it's so good. That is fantastic. Right, okay. Now, what we also want to do is probably have another line, which we can do. Going the other way, maybe? Or having this one that goes like up and then around and along and like up, that, like that sort of thing. Okay, let's try this. Create a new line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go there. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going this way now. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one goes weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is good. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Back to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then complete the line. Fantastic. Okay, I think that's actually really good. Let's see how many people want to just like connect. I mean, these trams are great. There's so many of them going around right now. They don't interfere with any of the roads, really, from what I can tell. They seem to be doing well. And are they being used a lot? Yeah, it's 269 per week. It's not bad, I suppose. We definitely want to get some more traffic off of the roads if we can, because there's quite a lot, especially here. But that is because of the overwhelmingly large amount of garbage trucks that are absolutely getting out there right now, which is fine. They're doing a good job. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to delete this here. Do we have, how many people do we have inside here right now? Yeah, 879 out of 3,000. So, I mean, we can get another cemetery in there, because why not? We may as well. That's going to take care of a lot of the issues that we had before. And now, I mean, once those trucks kind of like sort themselves out a little bit, they'll very easily kind of like slow down and work out how many they need to have out there. And in fact, probably what I can do is reduce the garbage truck ones down to 100% here. And technically they are amazing because they are producing a great amount of power, but we don't need to worry too much about having that many garbage trucks going out there. We also have a new building, apparently, in here somewhere. I don't know which one, but I'm sure it was one of those. But that's fine. They seem to be doing quite a good job, actually. The trams, I mean, they're amazing. That is so good. And there are still people waiting to get on them. And I guess, there we go, there's another one there. Everyone gets in. Off you go. And there's one that goes the other way as well. It goes a slightly different kind of route. But there are two now, which is fine. Yeah, bus station is the one that we just unlocked. There you go. Bus station. I've seen it, thank you. Goodbye. No, I don't want you to show me all the time. Get out of here. What's this doing now? It's some problem. Okay, not enough educated workers. Now that is the main issue, I guess, right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a university. Oh, it's big. It's much bigger. They've changed the size of the buildings. The university is ginormous in comparison. The high school used to be the biggest one. But now they've kind of like flipped them around. Do we have, how are we doing for our elementary? Yeah, elementary school availability is quite bad. So we're going to probably add another section of buildings over here, probably. I guess, yeah, sort of tucked in over here would be really good. One there. The high school, which is the 24,000 one, is the next one that we'll have. Sort of going in size again, you know, increasing in size as we go. This is some smaller road that actually we want to, if we can, increase the size of. But for now, I'm try not to worry too much about that. Do we have the ability to take out a loan right now that we can just? Yeah, let's do that so we can just sort out this education situation. There. And then university, which is the 75, that's the big money. We probably don't need one right now. That's fine. How is our education for university? Is already, yeah, the capacity is great. High school capacity, and yeah, and all the capacities now have been increased. Everyone's pretty happy about that. A lot of upgrading going on as I speak, which is pretty ideal. Don't put it near the water; the kids will drown themselves. No, they'll be fine. Look, you can see. They could get on that wing there and just jump into the ether of death. It's fine. That's the culling effect. That's how you deal with the awkwardness of the. Oh, look at these! Look at this! It's just a ridiculous amount of freaking. Oh, Jesus Christ! We don't need you to be using all of your trucks. Stop using all of your trucks. Okay, look, right. Had it. Had enough. Taking it all down. You're not allowed anymore. You're not allowed to have that many trucks on the roads, guys. Calm down. 7 each is what you're allowed, because that is just shocking. Look at it. Well, there is actually still quite a large issue here. That probably will be fixed once they get over there and actually take care of the garbage. Benjamin7569, first stream. Welcome, my friend. Hope you enjoy it today. I hope it's what you were dreaming about. I don't know what you would have been dreaming about in terms of streams, but never mind, it's fine. Hospital. Let's get this bad boy in somewhere, shall we? What do you guys think? I mean, once we get this in, it's like just everything's taken care of, no problems at all. So let's add it just on this main road here. Bang. And then the same thing here, if we can, for the police and the fire services as well. Like, I mean, if we can get... Oh, this is even actually a really small building, so that's great. We'll have this just sort of tucked in on here. Once we can actually afford it. And then the same thing with the police station, the same size? It is. Oh, wow, that's good. Okay, well, that can just go here. And it just sort of tucks in on the end very nicely. And then we've got all the services are taken care of pretty much for the whole area. Let's go ahead and take out this other loan. So we've got some more. Oh, I paid it off. Whoops. There we go. I've taken it back out again now. We've got 50 grand. We're very close. And then we have these smaller services which we can add in areas that perhaps are not being covered by the large amount of stuff that we're about to add. The ambulance services, though, that should really take care of like the healthcare in a massive way, in a major way, as they say. I think it's probably better. No, this is good. I'm happy with this. Having the fire service here, I think, should be okay. Let's see what happens when we add it. Yeah, everything becomes like so covered that, in fact, like the coverage goes out of the city quite a distance. So, yeah, this is a good place to have this. Bang. There we go. Okay. And then the police, obviously, the crime rate of the police right now is so low that actually it's not really a priority to get that up. The main thing was to make sure that all the fire services and stuff are covering the issues that we're having with fire and stuff. And they are. It do. So I don't need to worry too much about anything like that. Industry is still super undesirable and people are struggling to find workers. So we're actually going to go ahead and remove some of our industrial that is not in demand right now. Because we're going to have to add some other stuff instead. And I kind of feel like actually... Is our high density resident? That's completely covered, like to a point where even these ones are all covered as well. So we're going to go over to our low value residential area that we've recently installed and low. I keep on saying low value, and I mean low density. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go ahead and just up and increase that a little bit here. Probably think about just ever so slightly removing this here to like that point there. And also that little weird bit that for some reason is in the wrong colour. We'll have this just go all the way across because I'm fine with that. The commercial is not as much of... Oh god, the medical clinic is on fire. Well, it's a good thing the fire services are really hot on their toes. Do we have... What's the situation with the coverage here? I mean, well, eventually we'll have to move those buildings, so we'll just leave them there for now. Now, commercial is still the forerunner of the issues right now. And as such, we should probably think about making this bit of commercial here denser, but it's not good enough. I don't think it's gonna... Maybe we should follow that road along. Just because that might... Oh, I don't know. Okay, we're just going to do it. There we go. A nice little weird little section there. And then if we made this road the same, then what that will do is it will give us the ability to have both of those sections painted in. And actually, that's looking really nice. I think that's pretty cool. This residential will be filled slowly but surely as we go. They all have heating. They all have plenty of power. They have plenty of... Well, they don't have plenty of sewage treatment, but it's enough to cover them and the issue that they're having right now. The incineration status is really low. Does that mean it's good or does that mean it's bad? I'm confused. We might actually want to increase the budget for that stuff. The power output for that is really quite low as well. So let's just quickly put the budget for the garbage back up again, because I'm going to put it to 100, because I want everybody to be on the roads right now with that, if we can avoid it. Road maintenance cost is really high. Let's try quickly adding this building here, the road maintenance department, because we don't have one right now, and I kind of feel like it will probably be a pretty useful thing to have. It doesn't really matter where it is. It can probably... It's a quite a small building, so it can probably actually just go and tuck in, like, up here somewhere, maybe? I have no idea. I'll just put it here. You can always move it if it's getting to be a pain in the arse. Doesn't have any water there, though, which is really frustrating, because that happened last time, didn't it? But that's fine. We can just quickly... Got it! Give it a tiny little bit. It'll just have to be like there and then there. Just because otherwise it's just not... It's never going to cover it. And it just won't work. It just will not work. The beach part apparently is looking really good over here. I do like the idea of getting this crazy upgraded. So we're going to actually give this part... It's... Oh, I mean, a ski lodge would be great, but it makes no sense. Skating rink, sledding hill. Let's go ahead and just add like one of these, I think, here somewhere. Sledding hill, can we have? Well, I suppose we could. Or, there's so many, look at these. Ice sculpture park, fire pit park. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So we can have this bad boy just going in here. And then we have the Cross Keys Country Park that we could always add at some point as well. But if we have another one of these just here as well, that should just go ahead and increase land value around this area. They're both nice little buildings here. Very, very cool. And what that should do, if we go into the land value, is just increase that little part there. These are all really high anyway because of these things. And actually what I'm going to do, because they are really very badly placed right now, we need to move them. And we need to move them into more kind of like centralized positions. So actually maybe this one should be like... Can we have it like here? Oh, it just fits in there, doesn't it? It does. Okay. So I'm going to have it here. This is a good place for it. Bang. Okay, everyone's going to be super happy about that. It's going to make some massive upgrading happen. And then this one is going to go... Ooh, where does this one go? Actually, just back where it was, I think. Because the commercial demand is reasonably high, but there's no need to increase it any more than it already is in these areas, I don't think. So we'll go with that. We're going to actually also add like a last little bit of high-value commercial or high-density commercial just here. Just get a couple more buildings in to make sure everybody is very, very happy with what they've got. And then we're probably going to go ahead and start dezoning this industrial that's really not being used very well. But first, before we do that, we're going to have to upgrade the roads. And because it's all very tightly packed in these parts, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete every other road, like this. We're then going to upgrade the roads on these parts into just the basic, slightly bigger versions. Like this. Oh, we just... Oh no, it's okay. It didn't cut it. It didn't cut it. It's fine. That was a bit worrying there. Just for a second, it kind of did. Oh no. Did not mean to do that either. In fact, those ones are being weird as well. We need to get rid of that. Though, and then no. Okay, cool. So that's fine. And then what we're going to do with this is actually just go ahead and delete all the industrial that's inside here. This is just a little experiment, just to see whether or not this is going to help or work or do anything here to support us. There we go. That's that one done. And then this is going to become offices. It's not even in demand right now, so actually it's not really worth doing too much. But when the demand does come in, we will change it as we go. So there we go. We've got so a little bit of demand coming in. So we'll do this little block here, little office block, and then we can always add some of these like difficult buildings, is what I'm going to call them, into these little spaces. Because essentially what we could do is we could move this and be like, yeah, it just goes in there instead. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about doing that too much for now. I think that having like these nice little office sections will be a really good way of just fixing up some of this road. Now, we're also going to do the same thing on this side. So, getting rid of this road, this one, this one. It's a shame that there's this weird little bit down the bottom here, because I mean, actually, what we probably should realistically do with this is do something like this, where actually we have that kind of like tucked in to the edge of there, because it supports the roads a little bit more for us. So there we go. Let's do that. I still like the idea of having like a little bit of the farming industrial, so that's why we're having this little bit down here. It's agricultural, it's nice. It's just going to stay like it is. So there we go. All the rest is offices though, like office, office, office. This is still all Dorset, so the zoning should be... Oh, it's a bit weird. It's gone a bit weird. Okay. Dorset. You're all Dorset. Dorset, Dorset, Dorset. You follow these roads, please. This is all Dorset. There we go. In fact, it does need to go out a little bit here as well. So let's just go ahead and use the slightly bigger, but not too big one. There we go. Nailed it! Well, not quite. This is got to be repainted here. Because this is actually all New London now. So or the new London. Like this. All here is all new London. The whole lot is, because we've changed it all up. But that's really cool, because it's the whole thing is now like a really awesome area. There we go. That's that. And then we just need to paint this all in. So there we go. Fan-bloody-tastic. Sorted. Okay, and then we just need to erase this little bit here. That should be pretty good, I'm thinking. Yes, okay, cool. So that's fine. We're going to go ahead and do the final upgrades on these roads that we had planned. And then D-zone this area that we just messed with here. Brilliant, okay. And then this is actually going to end up being another high-density commercial zone. And then we'll do with what we will, when we decide. Perfect. And there's still a little bit of livestock down here, like having some farming fun, which is great. And then we need some prison, apparently. A prison would be a good idea. But before we do that, we need to put in the police headquarters, and we need to put it in just here. Because now we have the big police headquarters, the big hospital, and that big area as well. Oh man, this is so good. I think we've done really, really well today, guys. I'm really happy with how this has gone so far. I hope you have enjoyed this so far. We're actually going to stop now. We've been going for 3.5 hours, and I've had a lot of fun doing this so far. We're going to take a break. I'm going to have some dinner, and then we will be live streaming once again over on the ASMR cast. That will be starting up probably in about an hour's time, at about sort of 6:30 as opposed to 7. We'll start a little bit early, get everybody involved with the stream. It'll be a whole lot of fun, and I'm actually really looking forward to that. Not enough goods to sell. Look at this. Well, the industrial is the requirement, so we'll probably have to have an import-export organised or something at some point. But that's something we can take care of next time. But guys, this has been so much fun. I hope you have enjoyed it today. This is all going to go up on the CAFcast channel, one episode every 3 days for the foreseeable future. It's going to be good. We just hit big city as well, so what a good time to finish. Until next time, guys, I've been Caf of the CAFcast. Thank you very much for watching, and if you did enjoy this series, make sure that you like the videos over on YouTube. Please do watch them, because it will support us immensely, and yeah, if you want to see another, what we will go ahead and do is we will do another live stream for this in the not too distant future. Take care, guys. Have an awesome day. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.
You've been watching the CAFcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos. Oh, and be sure to subscribe to us if you like what you see. That way I'll know to make more, and that you really like me. So, you've been watching the CAFcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of our other videos.